Today I'm so excited. That is because I'm gonna try some sashimi. Editor, hey, not this one, bro. This one. Hey all you Asian food lovers, I welcome you all back to my channel Hungry Matcha. Today I'm going to take you to a newly opened pan-Asian restaurant called as Yuki Brewhouse and Kitchen. They are known to be serving cuisines like Chinese, Singapore, Indonesian, Korean, you name it, they have it. But the most preference is given to the Japanese cuisine. And I'm really excited to try dishes like sashimi, some sushi, some exotic dim sum, some vegetarian and some non-vegetarian dim sum. Last but not the least, some Japanese cheesecake, man. Let's go. Let's go and see what a meal in this pan-Asian restaurant Yuki is all about. Come with me guys, let's go. Yuki. What does Yuki mean in Japanese? It means happiness. And also guys, the moment you enter this pan-Asian restaurant, the first thing you will notice is the warmth of this restaurant. And also the decor is in black and grey, and that makes a beautiful contrast as well. South Gulson. And where are you from?
Darjeeling.
Darjeeling?
Yeah.
Oh, I think even that chef is also from Darjeeling, the sous chef.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Alright, so you are going to be our waiter for today.
Yeah, sir.
I'm guessing. Awesome. So can we talk to the chef?
Yes, sir.
We can, right?
Yeah.
Alright. So let's go and talk to the senior chef of Yuki and see what is cooking in the kitchen. Let's go. Mani Kumar. And where are you from?
I'm from Darjeeling.
Darjeeling. But Mani Kumar is more like a South Indian name,
South
right?
Indian,
Yeah. Like, how did you end up with a South Indian name?
Okay, I don't have any idea.
You don't know, okay. Okay, chef, tell us what makes Yuki so special, because if you see in Bengaluru, there are too many pan-Asian restaurants already. I mean, we can talk about Nasi and Me, and I can keep going with them. But what makes Yuki different?
Yeah, this is Yuki is a Japanese name.
Okay, Japanese, which means happiness.
Yeah, Japanese happiness and snow.
Snow,
Yeah.
okay.
That idea is our MD sir, boss.
Okay, your boss, okay.
So they are hiring from
Okay,
we are.
okay,
So we are in all these things.
okay,
So हम लोगों ने जो भी किया पैन एशियन के सारे
okay.
डिशेस जो बेंगलोर में जितने भी अभी तक है
Yeah,
एशियन फूड है बट ये डिफरेंट है
different. Okay, ये क्यों different है?
क्योंकि
क्या special है इधर?
एक्चुअली हम लोग का थाई है
Thai, okay.
जापानीज है
Japanese, Chinese, Malaysian, so it's okay.
इंडोनेशियन हर जगह मिलता है नाशी गोरेंग
yes.
हर जगह मिलता है बट हमारा नाशी गोरेंग डिफरेंट
Okay, different.
हर जगह मिलता है दूसरी जगह आप जाएंगे स्टिकी राइस
Sticky rice, okay.
नॉर्मली जो मिलता है
Okay,
बट हम लोग का नाशी गोरेंग भी डिफरेंट है
okay,
टेस्ट कीजिए ट्राई कीजिए
okay,
आपको पता चल जाएगा
okay. Okay, chef. So now, if you're talking about a sushi, what is the main element in a sushi? Is it the fish or is it the rice?
It is the both.
So chef, tell us something. What would you recommend us to try here at Yuki today? Some starters, some main course, some sushi, some dim sums.
Veg or non-veg?
Both veg and non-veg.
I serve you the best of my side.
Okay, all right.
Okay?
Okay.
I can explain the name.
Okay, yes,
But
chef, definitely.
I prepare my side.
All right, chef.
Or-
Awesome, chef. So you are going to prepare this meal for us. That's awesome. The senior chef of Yuki is going to prepare our meal. I can't wait to try it. Thank you, chef. Thank you for your time. I can't wait to try this food. So thank you so much for your time, and please, you may go. Thank you, chef. Thank you so much. I've still not tasted the food, but I'm still waiting for the food. I'm still actually waiting to order the food. But the point here is I'm already loving this whole ambience, and this is also not any paid video or something. I came here voluntarily because I have heard a lot about this pan-Asian restaurant through my friends and also from Zomato. So I'm here finally, so let's see what a meal in Yuki tastes like. I have never seen anything as fresh as this in my life till now.
Yes.
So, have you tried this before?
Yes, sir.
You tried. Okay. And a chopstick, so I'll use a fork. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. The first dish that we are going to taste here at Yuki is Sashimi. And they say you should always start eating your food with your eyes, then your nose, and then with your mouth. My eyes is filled with joy and happiness seeing this platter right here. Let me explain you what is all this. So here we have some fresh tuna. Here we have some salmon, some microgreen, some shaved cucumber. We have some pickled ginger, and then you can see some wasabi here, some Japanese green radish. And here we have, this is very interesting. I've never tried fish eggs. This is the fish eggs of a flying fish, and then which has been served with a peel of lemon. And the bottom layer is shaved ice to keep this fresh. Try the tuna first. So I'm gonna take a little bit of the wasabi, and of course you could see it's very little because wasabi is pretty strong. It has a pretty strong pungent flavor, which also makes the fish a flavor to shine. So I just want to take a chance, and I'm also gonna take some ginger. Oh, some pickled ginger, guys. Look at this color of this ginger. Some pickled ginger, and of course I'm gonna take some soya sauce, this homemade soya sauce. Thank you, chef. Thank you for the knife. Thank you. I like the hospitality here, guys. Pretty good hospitality. Then, of course, squeeze in some lemon. That's it. And yeah, of course, we have some cucumber, some microgreens. That's it. Here we have a nice, delicious sushi meal. The fish is so fresh. You do not have any of that fishy odor smell. It's fresh, and also I like the flavor of the soya, guys. This is what is bringing everything together, because apart from the soya and the ginger, everything has no flavor, everything has no taste. It does have flavor of its own, but the soya and the ginger is adding upon the flavor, and that is exactly what is happening in this pretty bowl of delicious sushi. Now I'm gonna try the prawns, and also if you can see, this prawn has actually been cooked because it's pristine white. Wow, I've never seen prawn this fresh, man. Add some microgreens, add some Japanese seaweed. That's it. I know this is not the traditional way of eating, but I've never tried a platter of sashimi. So guys, if I'm doing it wrong, I'm really sorry. I like that bite of the prawn, and you also have a slight sweetness that is coming of this prawns, guys. And the meat is actually chewy as well. You have the complete texture of the prawns. Now let's try the crab stick. Have you ever seen a pristine white crab meat? I'm not. Honestly, I'm not, and I was never a fan of crab because I don't like that crabby smell. But let's see what this crab is all about. I'm gonna mix it with some light soya. So what I like about that crab is that flakiness, and that flakiness of the texture was coming from that meaty of that crab. And also this soya added that flavor on this crab, because what you get the flavor from this crab meat is just the flavor of the crab. But I would suggest you to try it with the soya. Now let's move on and try this flying fish eggs. I have never tried any fish eggs, guys. The last I've tried was just chicken eggs. This is going to be quite interesting. You can see they are like small pearls, man. Oh. So strong. You know, the moment I placed that fish eggs inside my palate and I bit into them, it just bursts out of flavors, and it's a strong flavor of fish and also a little bit of the saltiness that is coming out of this eggs. Oh wow, that's a strong fish eggs, man. I think I need to refresh my palate, so I'm gonna have some of the cucumber. Talking about this flying fish eggs, what it reminded me was of those poppers. The moment you place it on your tongue, it pops. That is exactly what you feel when you have this, but that poppers has flavors. This one has saltiness and also a strong fishy flavor. So guys, now let's move on to the salmon. Salmon, the fish, the color, you can see how delicate this fish is, guys. The moment I'm not even piercing it through, I'm just holding it and it's getting pierced through. Okay, now what I would like to add, some cucumber on top, some seaweed, some ginger. Oh, the eggs also there. That's it. Yeah, and some light soya sauce. The fish is very delicate, and then also what I like is the ginger. That ginger is giving a light sweetness, and then you have some saltiness that is coming from the soya. Overall, a wonderful dish. After all that fresh seafood that we tasted, now finally we are going to taste some miso soup and some tom yum soup. So this is miso soup. So we have some seaweed on top, we have some tofu, I see some chili flakes, and also if you notice, this soup is actually not thick, it's a slight watery because this is a very traditional soup. Man, that tofu is so delicate and you don't even need teeth to like chew that tofu. Resting seaweed, it has a slight rubbery texture, but overall that tofu, that seaweed and the broth what they have used is perfect, guys, and I think it's quite an experience. Now let's try the tom yum soup. Take a bite, just the broth. Man, if I had to compare this both, I would go with this because it's bang on flavors, man. I like that flavor of that Asian infused because you have lemongrass and also you have this curry lime leaf, which is adding a little bit of the zinky flavor in this soup. And of course miso, it's being a traditional soup. Instead of going to traditional soup, I like the modern tom yum soup. Man, that tom yum soup, it had a spicy broth with that lemongrass, galangal, kaffir lime leaves, and also that straw mushroom, which is slimy. That lemongrass flavor is so strong, yet adding a beautiful flavor in the soup. Man, this looks really very appetizing, guys. Look at it, man. You have 5 different kinds of dumpling with different shapes, different sizes as well, and the presentation, my god, so beautiful and so tempting. That aroma which is coming out of this steam basket. So let me tell you what we have. Here we have the mushroom truffle oil edamame. So we have 4 different types of mushroom truffle oil and we topped it with some edamame. Here we have some spicy vegetable crystal dim sum, and here we have the creamy cheese mushroom, and this light green color is the vegetable miso dim sum topped with some chili paste. And the final one, what is this? This is also a dim sum, but I'm not too sure what is this. But anyways, I want to start with this, man. This looks very appetizing, the color itself. You can see the filling, man. Different kinds of mushroom. Because you have 4 different types of mushroom filling, you have different textures, you have different flavors that is coming with the mushroom, guys. I'm quite not sure what are the different types of mushroom they have used, but I can certainly could say that the quality of the mushroom is really good. The ingredients what they have used is really fresh, and also I like this dim sum wrap as well. It is slightly slimy, because of the truffle oil. That truffle oil has given that sliminess on this dim sum. Look at this, man. This is even better than that. It's not spicy as they say it. I mean, as they say it on the menu. But you have a little bit of a spiciness, but it's not that spicy. It just fades away. But in case if you do like to enhance your flavor, you have these different accompaniment. You have some chili oil, some scallion oil, and some ginger oil, just in case if you like to enhance your flavor in this dim sum. So guys, here we have the bok choy, the broccoli and bok choy. You can see all the greens inside, all the filling, and also the wrap of the dim sum is so translucent. You can actually see the filling inside. You can see all the greens, all that broccoli. Wow, it's all about that broccoli in this, man. Because that dim sum wrap is actually, it's holding everything together, but the flavor, it's about that broccoli. Now let's try this. So this is the vegetable miso dim sum. I've tasted 4 different dumplings till now, and all 4 of them have different flavors. Though they might have the same sort of vegetable, but I'm pretty sure all these vegetables have been cooked separately, differently, and then bringing them together at their respective dim sum order. The final dim sum. As we talk, we have got a non-vegetarian dim sum as well. Thank you. Now let me pierce through this cream cheese. Oh my god, look at this. You know what? This has to be the best vegetarian dim sum I have ever tried. I'm talking about the last dim sum that I've tried. It has wasabi, guys. If you can see this green color, it's a Japanese green radish, which is very, very, very popular. And the cheese, you have a slight creaminess that's coming from that cheese, guys. I'm going to open this basket on behalf of you all. Oh man, look at this. Let me tell you what is what. Here we have the prawns sumai with tobiko. Basically, you have minced prawns, and on top you have this very interesting thing, which is the flying fish roe or the flying fish egg. Here we have the prawn dumpling. Here we have the spicy chicken celery. Basically, it's a chicken dumpling. And what is this? This is the steamed chicken and prawn wonton. And here we have the chicken gyoza, the chicken dumpling. So I think I want to try this one first, guys. This one, and why I want to try this first is because of this fish roe, this flying fish egg or the flying fish roe. Let me break this into half now. I was already aware about this flavor of this flying fish roe, so I knew it was gonna pop, and then it releases that salty fishy flavor. But talking about the filling, man, you have the flavor of the prawn, the meat is fresh, and then you have a slight saltiness that is coming from this roe, this fish roe. Let's try this. This spicy chicken dumpling. You can see the color. It has a slight Szechuan color on the dumpling. You actually have the flavor of the Szechuan in this, guys. Here we have a prawn. You can see the tail of the prawn, which is peeping out. So basically you have a big prawn, stuffed it with some vegetable. This is the chicken gyoza. More than the filling, of this dumpling. I like that chili oil which is on the top. That chili oil. The chicken and the prawn mixed dumpling. And also, if you could see my plate, I know it doesn't look clean, but I would like to show you the filling. Hence, I'm cutting them into half and just trying the half and keeping the other half for the camera woman. So here we have some prawns and some chicken. This is actually a quite unique experience trying a dim sum which has prawns and has chicken. The flavor is actually very strong, guys. Man, but I would suggest you guys to try the veg platter, the veg dim sum, rather than the non-vegetarian platter, because the flavors are very strong, especially of the prawns and that flying fish roe. But whereas the dim sum from the veg platter, it's quite fresh, and even the dim sum wrapper is quite light and translucent, so that you could see what the filling is inside. So guys, I think it doesn't make justice when you come to a Pan-Asian restaurant and not try sushi. Here we have some delicious, tempting, some appetizing sushi. So this is called as itame maki. So what do we have here? So this is actually a soft shell crab, tobacco, spring onion, spicy aloe, and also avocado as well. You can see this, oh my god. And also talking about the avocado, this is not your normal Indian avocado. The avocado has been imported from New Zealand. And the soft shell crab which has been deep fried, I don't know, with some slight batter, but anyways, let me get my hands dirty. And also talking about sushi, the most important element in a sushi is the rice. I know what rice they have used, but it doesn't look like an ordinary rice. The each grain of rice is swollen up with some sort of an herbs as well now, and there is a strong wasabi, man. I duly understand that my mouth is filled, but it's filled with joy, it's filled with happiness. You have the texture of the rice which is soft, then you have the texture of the soft shell crab which is crunchy because it's been deep fried, and then you have that creaminess from the avocado, and then you have that spiciness from the chili oil, and then freshness of that spring onion. Man, this makes a complete sashimi for me. So guys, the final dish that we are going to taste here is this, oh my god, this Japanese cheesecake, man. Here we have a cheesecake, and here we have some yuzu cream. So for those who are not sure about yuzu cream, it's a cream made of a Japanese lemon, and also we have some cocoa crumble and a spice plum and some ice cream. So we have some cheesecake, some ice cream, and the yuzu cream. This cheesecake is actually very light and very spongy. And also, man, that ice cream with this coconut crumble, my god, what a combination. Ultimate combination, guys. A cheesecake, a nice vanilla ice cream, and then you have some coconut crumble, which is giving a crunchy element in this cheesecake. Man, what a wonderful time I am having here at Yuki, man. There is always a saying, first the food has to be eaten through your eyes and then through your mouth. That is exactly what Japanese cuisine is all about, guys. It is about a presentation and also about the quality of ingredient that must be used in making of your sushi or your sashimi. I had a wonderful time, guys, in Yuki talking about the food, man. The food was so flavorful, fresh, and also very unique, at least for me, because I've never tried any kind of Asian food. This is my first time. So I was really excited, and I'm actually very satisfied as well. So guys, I will be sharing the exact location of this place in the description below. Please make sure you come try out this place, maybe with your friends, your family, or your bae as well. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you do like this video, give us a thumbs up, and also make sure you drop a comment on the comment section. This is Dominic Daniel, and I'm going to see you in another great video. Until then, take care of yourself and of your loved ones. Goodbye.